Ego. To be the best in your field is not just a trait, it's a necessity. It's about that deep underlying belief that you are better than anyone who dares stand in your way. It's what fuels you to take risks, aim for impossible heights, and carve out a path where none existed before. But let's be real, empty confidence will only get you so far. If your ego isn't built on a foundation of effort, it's just a fragile illusion waiting to crumble. But if you want your ego to mean something, you have to earn it, just like Takamura. Takamura isn't just talented, he's gifted. He's one of the most naturally skilled boxers in the world. But raw talent isn't enough to conquer the insane dream he's chasing, to become the world champion in 5 different weight classes. Think about what that means. Most boxers dedicate their entire careers to mastering just one weight class. To even consider dominating 5, you have to believe you're leagues above the rest. That level of ambition requires a colossal ego, one so big it could easily come across as arrogance. But here's the thing, Takamura doesn't just dream big, he backs it up. His power, his technique, his unshakable confidence, it's all earned. It's built on the sweat, pain, and sacrifice of years of relentless hard work. They're the result of a grueling process that most people wouldn't survive. Takamura's training regimen is nothing short of brutal. From dawn till dusk, he pushes his body to its absolute limits. His workouts are designed not to just build strength, but to refine every aspect of his craft. His diet, strict. His recovery, methodical. And here's the part that really hits home. He does all of this when no one's watching. When the crowds are gone and the arena lights are off, Takamura's in the gym putting in the work. He's not just preparing for the fights everyone sees, he's preparing for the moments no one does. And that's what separates him from the rest. He doesn't just train his body, he trains his mind. Ego drives you to aim high, but humility, it keeps you grounded, reminding you that you still have work to do. And it's that balance that makes Takamura who he is. And I think this balance becomes more evident in Takamura's fight against Hawk. Hawk is the epitome of arrogance. He's a fighter who relies entirely on instinct. He doesn't train, he doesn't care about discipline. Instead, he spends his time partying, drinking, indulging in the fleeting pleasures. And for a while, it works. His raw talent and natural instincts make him a dangerous opponent. But here's the thing about arrogance without effort. It has a ceiling. Hawk's downfall was inevitable, because he never put in the work to back up his confidence. Takamura, on the other hand, was the perfect counterbalance. Yes, he's cocky. Yes, he fights with instinct. What's the difference? He earns the right to be cocky. When the two clashed, it wasn't just a fight, it was a statement. Takamura's win over Hawk exposed the limits of what talent without discipline could do. And in the process, he proved once for all that confidence backed up by hard work is unstoppable. This fight wasn't just about boxing. It's a metaphor for life. Confidence and ego are powerful tools. They're the fuel that drives you to take risks and dream big. But they're only as good as the effort you put in behind them. Without hard work, ego was nothing more than a hollow shell. So how do you make sure your confidence is earned? Well, it starts with action. You have to put in the work. Whatever your goal is, show up every day. Even if it's a small step, take it. Confidence isn't built on what you say, it's built on what you do. I'll admit, there have been times in my life where I fed too much into my ego. I told myself I was good enough without really putting in the effort to prove it. And you know what? It showed. Whether it was a rushed project, an opportunity I wasn't prepared for, I learned the hard way that talk alone isn't enough. But the moments I'm most proud of, they're the ones when I earn my confidence. When I put in the work behind the scenes, stayed consistent, and showed up even in those hard times, I can stand tall and say, I deserve this. Takamura's journey isn't just about boxing, it's about life. It's about believing in yourself while putting in the effort to make that belief a reality. So ask yourself, are you dreaming big enough? Are you putting in the work to back up your confidence? Are you ready to balance ego with humility to reach your full potential? Because here's the truth. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you earn.